his new bro.
Whoa. Where were you at, bro?
I didn't get the email till now, brother.
It's all your fault.
Didn't get
Santos.
I didn't get the email till now, man.
What kind of Wi-Fi you got?
You know what happened? You put that hat on it, messed with your brain.
Well, he's not here.
That's why.
He's not here to defend himself, man.
No.
Anyway, we're live. Just so you
We're
know,
live, yes.
Here. I'm just gonna.
I'm busy eating candy. No migraine today.
No migraine, eh?
Nope.
Feeling good?
Nope.
No.
Still lightheaded like a dough head.
Yeah, eh?
Heck, there's that there. Comments. Brandon Pilgrim's here. We're gonna get started. We'll get the intro
Nobody's
going.
watching. Isn't a hockey game on?
No, basketball.
Basketball.
So no hockey tonight?
Denver Nuggets gonna win.
No hockey. I think
White
it's
skips?
tomorrow, isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't it every second night? It might
Yeah,
be.
which would make it tonight.
They're going back to Vegas.
But I think NBA and NHL they work it around so they don't go on the same
Interfere?
nights.
They try not to.
They try not to.
Anyway, throw the sequence on. Let's get started here. Boom, boom, boom. All right.
And now, join us for another power hour, all things fishing and more, in Central Canada and beyond. This is the Casting Deck Podcast. With Mike Short Dude Gattoli, Jeremy the Dragon Ball Santos, and your host, Eric, on the red, Labova.
Yo, yo, yo. It is Monday, June 12th. It's the Casting Deck Podcast. Welcome to the show.
Oh, man.
What do we got going on today?
Sleep in today, Eric?
What's that, bro?
You sleep in?
Today?
Yeah.
No, there's no time to sleep, bro. Brandon Pilgrim in the house. I wish I could have slept in, man. Monday, Brett Grimes. What's going on? Brett Grimes on the YouTube side. Tom Collins in the house. I like that drink. WJ Stahl, Perry Winnick. Melissa actually came by the house, picked up her prize. What's that, bro?
Nice. I guess I'll be asking you guys questions about the weekend, eh? Supposedly a lot of stories.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I can't remember half the weekend, so.
I wonder why, brother.
Jesse Bellett's in the house. Gardner Exler, nice work this weekend to you, brother. Well done. Well done. You guys did good there. Good job. We'll talk more about that too. Welcome back from the West. God's country out there. That's God's country West for us here. I like it out there. Lake of the Prairies is good.
Yeah.
Lots of fish out there, right?
House. What's cracking?
Oh, it's insanity, man.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Bro, so we'll talk Lake of the Prairies. We'll get the lowdown. We'll do some stuff. All kinds of other fishing discussions. I got a bunch of videos, man. Let's look at videos. And Roy Longley, what's going on, brother?
Holy Christ.
Hey. We got Reese Meyer. Saw him out there. Nice to see you and Marty out there,
fishing
too.
There, right?
Yeah, good job.
Nice.
Dave Simpson was fishing
Dave
out there,
Simpson
man.
was out there.
It was good. It's the who's who. CDP Nation was taking that place over, brother. It was good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It was a lot of fun.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Casting Deck Podcast. It's your first time here. Thank you. This is a power hour of talking. We try to keep it to fishing, but it's all kinds
doesn't happen.
All over the place, man.
Interactive show. If you got any questions, comments, whatever, man, put it on there. We don't get to everything, but we try. And we're the Central Canada centric show, but we talk about all things fishing, Central Canada and beyond. Leon the intern is at work. Can you believe that?
What has it been, a year?
It's
Yeah. Over a year.
Over a year, right?
It's been over a year.
We got a huge thanks to our sponsors there. There's one, Daryl Rosenfeld. Is it Mike getting loads up in the bus? Getting loaded up? Or
What
something?
is that?
He's typing like
I don't
Ingmar
know.
again. That's Ingmar typing, brother, man.
That's Egmar typing, or that's just way too many whiskey typing.
Roy's catching minnows. One of the few people still catching minnows, I think, man. There's not many out there anymore.
No.
Alan, what's going on, brother? I like the intro. First time seeing it. Appreciate it, brother, man. We're trying to get high tech over here. We're trying. We've been
As
on
long
since
as Eric
2017.
doesn't leave and leave me in charge, we're gonna stay high tech.
One of the best run events. I agree. Quinton's here. Did you get those seat covers? I'm gonna head over to waivers, bro. That's gonna be in Bro Squatch. We're gonna talk about that in a second. In the ambulance. Whoa, yeah. What ambulance? Tanner Erdman, what's going
What
on?
ambulance? There's no ambulance.
Why, man? Questions and stories. Go on.
Big
What
thanks.
stories? No stories, man.
Big thanks. Charlene McCarthy. Hi from Chicken Chef Russell. Bam. We actually stopped at A&W this time. We didn't go to Chicken Chef. Hey, Michael.
Yeah,
Next
I know.
time. Next time we'll hit there.
Next time.
Yeah.
Usually,
Love it.
we always stop in there once during the weekend. We go there.
Try and hit all of them, man. Thank you to Open Water Season 6. This is our 6th season sponsors, Team Fui Automotive. Dylan Fui was out there competing there, by the way, with Chris Gone Fishing.
Yeah.
We talked about Daryl there at Tech Video Security. And Robert Turner was there, too. All sponsors were all there.
You
Where
came
were
in
you
late.
there, Daryl? All our sponsors were there. Big Smoke Barbecue was there. Shout out to them, too, or whatever. So, yeah, we'll get to it, man. This is Team Fui Automotive, just to shut them all out there. See if this works there. Big Smoke Barbecue, appreciate you. Who else we got here? Tech Video Security. Contact Daryl, actually. Use code word Daryl, you're terrible at fishing. And you get a discount on your security and Starlink installation. Code word Daryl sucks at fishing. That's what that's code word, bro.
And I didn't even have anything to do with it.
That's all Eric, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Ambulance. Prairies Walleye Classic Walleye Tournament is in the house here. The ambulance. Well, we'll talk about it, brother. We'll talk about
Yeah.
it. The
We'll
jerseys
see.
are in. Yes, sir. They're
Yes, Clem, they're here for us, man.
What ice jerseys?
in. Oh, no. We got the
I don't know
Gussie
what you guys are
jersey.
talking about.
It's okay,
You-
brother.
You guys actually realize I may have to have those in my possession for the weekend to get them signed, right?
Find them, brother. Find them.
I'm gonna get Eric to mark which ones is whose jersey because I got a treat for each one of you.
We've also
God.
we've got a sponsor here too. Shout out to Beyond Brick. Don't be a dick feature brought to you by Beyond Brick. Who's the don't be a dick this week?
That's that old farmer that came in there like half step, like pushed us like 10 miles off the spot.
What?
You remember that?
Actually, you're right. There was.
What happened?
I've never seen Eric look over at another boat and just like,
I'm usually
Shake
pretty
his
good, but I
hand,
actually
nod his
wanted to. I want to whip my jig over there. Like, come on, man. Only because Santos. I was
What's
looking at forward-facing sonar this week,
How'd you like
and that's
it,
the only
brother?
reason I got mad because that boat's running over it. If those fucking fish scatter, I swear to God, you freaking farmer there, you're getting this swim bait, and it's gonna ding off your motor. But they didn't scatter. They didn't
They
scatter.
stayed there.
We're gonna
hey,
get into it.
how'd you like all those big walleyes just schooling up together right underneath the transducer, Eric?
Okay, so I've seen lots of fish on these stupid machines before, these magic genie machines. But this time,
Yeah.
there was a good 3-hour spurt where you take this 360, Mike has it a pole. It's not a 360, but you 360 it forward facing everywhere from -5 feet behind the boat, behind the transducer, to 0 to 55 feet away. That's what Mike had it set at. Were fireballs on the ground, on top. They look like freaking worms and things jumping everywhere. And then you 360 this thing. It doesn't matter where you did it. I go, Mike, is it on demo mode or something like that? Like, what's going on here? No, you pick a spot. Throw it. Doesn't matter. Pick a
spot, there's
direction.
fish there.
Today, this time I'm going to throw 5 o'clock. So you whip it behind your head, 5 o'clock. There's a fish. I'm going to whip it 12 o'clock in front of me. There it was. How do
It
you
was insane.
8 hours? You go 8 hours of catching fish.
Without
That's,
a 5-minute break in between a fish on the floor.
All day like that, eh?
That's stupid. So you get 2
Yeah.
tournament days. Like you could finish in last place there. You can get disqualified. You're still gonna catch 300 fish. It's still fun. I mean, I don't know. That lake is ridiculous.
I
Pretty
think
good.
this is the first time that we've burnt less than $20 in fuel at Lake of the Prairies.
So you guys
Like,
fished in one
no shit.
spot, man.
3 minutes from the
3 minutes from takeoff.
when the weigh-ins were starting, I can hear Al freaking talking on the microphone. That's
Oh,
how
jeez.
close we were, brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
disgusting.
We'll get into that later. People say in the North Basin, but then Grams will produce a few. You think no more? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I think
I
I
think
lost
somebody had brought up something about white bass earlier.
White bass.
Oh, is anyone?
McAlpine brought it up. Yeah.
The
McAlpine,
missing
yeah,
white
brought up.
bass?
Yeah, you're talking about white bass.
No,
Where's the
I
white
am-
bass? He asked.
There's rumors, but I have not, man. Double XL,
Mine's the only
whatever.
size.
Evening, Blake. What's going
Yeah.
on, Chachi? What's happening, brother? Darren Ziprick, another sponsor of the June Kids Beast of the Week for June. Century 21 Westman, Darren Ziprick there, of course, the best realtor I know. He was at the tournament too with his son Cooper. $100. We've only got one kid entry this week.
That's it, eh?
That's it.
Everyone basically blew their load early in the first week. You're gonna go catch more fish.
They
Catch
take
more
the kids
fish
out
for
this
next
time.
SJM, he's adamant that the white bass are still there. Adamant.
Yeah, eh?
And I'm adamant that
They're gone.
you're thinking freshwater drum, I keep saying. But he knows the difference, though. He knows the difference, man. I don't know. We'll do a feature on that. Dave Simpson, all day, all 3 days, the screen was full of marks. Could see them on live, Mega 360. Shit, you just put your eyes underwater, man. Use your own fake flogger and you see fish, I'm sure. You're stupid.
Like Thursday, we decided to go north.
Yeah.
We got caught in that torrential fucking storm. Hey, Eric,
Oh, yeah.
that storm that blew in.
Oh, brother.
All of a sudden, you thought the wind couldn't pick up anymore. I looked at Eric. We got to go bail somewhere, man. Let's go hide. So we went and hid. Then we came back out. Literally, we were catching fish in a foot of water, chasing minnows everywhere.
Yeah, eh?
It was
That's
insane.
Have you ever fished there, Santos? Lake of the Prairies?
No, I haven't fished there yet.
It's
crazy, eh?
It is crazy. It's always been. It's not like just this year. It's always
No,
been like
yeah.
that. And everyone's a pro there as far as finding fish. You could pick any.
Could you pick any spot, or was there some
You could.
structure or points, or did you just okay?
Bro, this is how we pick it the day before. I'll show you here. I've got
Pick of the
videos
day.
galore here.
How about this? Oh, yeah. That's your sweet spot right there.
That's all you do.
That's
You
all
take
you
a
do,
map.
eh?
Take your map and close your eyes and get whatever. That's the sweet spot. Just
So wherever your boat stops, that's it, man.
It's probably
that's
good,
it.
bro. You want to fish shallow, you want to fish deep,
Yeah,
you want to troll, bouncers, jig, me swim baits, of course.
Like
Yeah.
everybody you talked to, somebody was doing something different.
and they all caught.
Different bait, different techniques. They were all catching.
Yeah,
Now, the whole difference between 115th place and first place is catching those ever elusive 17.5-inch
1.9.
walleye. There's a million 18, 19s. There's a million 14, 15s. It's the 16, 17 that you think you catch 400 walleye. You do filter enough, but it's just the weight. It's great though. I mean, but that's the difference, man. If people are on them, you're on them, and there's no masters to factor in.
Yeah.
So, but Mike was talking rain. Mike's brand new rain suit, Mustang Survival. Shout out to them. Appreciate it. Mike was dry, and that storm that came through.
I was dry. I was just sweating to death, apparently. Almost to death.
perfect test for that suit, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the craziest rainstorm that I've been in on the water. I've been in with lightning and stuff like that. We weren't scared of lightning, but it was wind. I think a tornado came through or something. The rain was
It was
coming
insane
down and then it was
winds.
going sideways.
Yeah.
At one point, I think it was coming upwards, man, because it was all hitting me in the chin. It was nuts, man.
Yeah. It was insane.
Holy shit, that was some crazy rain. That was on the Thursday, but
But no lightning or nothing.
we could hear it. You can hear
You guys
it.
heard it?
We can hear it. Yeah, we can hear the
Yeah,
thunder.
thunder, yeah.
Just didn't see
Thunder,
any
eh?
lightning.
Oh.
Yeah, lots of thunder.
That was a crazy storm, man. And just
Yeah.
some people were trying to run through it.
Yeah.
What Devin Gurnick say? We tried to run through it, go north.
Yeah.
We're gonna get through it, and it never ended, man. It just
Never
kept
ended. So they
going.
turned around.
Kept on going, yeah.
Yeah. Any bit of structure there were fish. Yeah, man. Drift jigging nonstop. It was good stuff. Dylan Fui got a 30 that looked like a Lake Winnipeg. That was a big one.
That was a massive fish.
That
That's
was
the
a big
biggest
one,
walleye I've seen out of there.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, 30-inch. It was big. Like sometimes they're skinny or whatever. This one was like a pre-spawn fat.
So
Walleye.
if there's not those new rules we have now, how would you guys done this weekend if it wasn't for those new rules?
Yeah, but
Still
we
would've
didn't
lost.
really go looking for big fish.
No.
It does change the strategy, though. You're going.
Yeah.
It does change the strategy a bit depending what you're. Sometimes you can, like, if you get your good slots early, then you go spend the rest of the day hunting for a big one. You know.
Well, I
But then
can't
if you're
say
just
that though
focused on-
because there was that one that I lost halfway up.
Big one.
That was big.
There's a
Yeah.
bike.
That was a nice fish.
That's a pike. So usually
What's that?
if you
What do
lose
you
a-
what do you want?
It was a pike.
Hey,
It was a pike. He said.
it wasn't a pike. You seen the walleye on the screen?
so this one didn't hurt so much then, because usually in a tournament
No,
you lose a heavy fish.
I can't say it didn't hurt. Saturday hurt. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you
We've come to a decision that Friday night and anytime during tournament hours, the Bope is not allowed to eat buttered popcorn anymore.
ouch, bro.
What
Talk about it, too.
There's another story again.
Sasha and Rick Wheeler were there. That fish didn't call was a unicorn for that. Yeah, there was like everyone was there, man. It was huge. It was a great event. You got to get Santos out there and fishing, man. Would have loved to see the weights if big fish mattered. This year would have been a really good. Some
It
years
would have
only
been a
4
really good
caught
year.
total.
Big
This would have
weight.
been. It would have been 5 or 6 each day, easy. Probably more,
It's
maybe even. I
big
caught one on
weight.
Friday. I caught a master on Friday, man. Like
So,
swim bait.
multiple masters then. You think would have been brought in?
Oh, easily.
That-
easily.
Yeah,
There would be
Somebody
teams
said there was
double
what
master.
7 on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, eh?
And that's not even like really trying for them. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can try or whatever. It's buddy Mark Caddy and Wayne Landers from Thompson. They've never fished that lake in their life.
Yeah.
And they just got a little bit help and point, you know, this, look at this and look for that. They caught a 30-incher each day.
Oh, God.
And they finished higher than us in the standings. I think they finished in like 46th or something or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
never been in that lake in their life. So yeah, it goes to show you, man. Like since we're talking already, this is the Russell Lyons Prairie Classic Walleye Tournament. Those are the prize winners there with the weights. First place, 25 G's and trophies. So congrats to Lane Renard and Alex Renard. They're good. That was cool stuff there. Matt Terleski and Derek Robbins, good buddies of mine. Russell Video, Joe Brook, respectively, 2188 on artificials. No live bait in their boat at all.
That's it, eh?
Yeah, so like artificial hard stuff, but
Yeah.
won't give all their stuff away. But the rules for Lake of the Prairies were bad before. 3 under, 2 over, like the red, and they've been Corey. What are you saying? 4 under and 1 over.
What?
It's a. I like Saskatchewan rules, to be honest with you. I like 3 under, 2 over, like we were saying.
Would have been fun, I think.
I like those are my ideal rules. Giant red zone is shitty, but then we go with it, and Manitoba we went with it for the longest time.
Yeah,
there's nothing over at all without implementing CPR in some way. As far as the slot tournament, what did you think, Mike? This was a pure slot tournament, up the limit to 6 each day, so 12 17-inch fish is what you're looking for. How was it?
I liked it, but we when we go to tournaments, we always train our brains to go look for big fish.
Yeah.
Right. But
So-
I didn't mind the 6 slots. It was good.
So what did you gather from all the other competitors there? You think that's something that will continue?
It's kind of a 50-50 mix. I mean, let's be realistic. Lake of the Prairies, there's only one unicorn year where there was like, I don't know, double-digit masters brought in. Only 1 year. The rest of the time you get maybe 3 or 4, right? Some years you don't get any. So now you're just going to have to deal with slot fish. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know, but upping it to 7, I don't know. I mean, for every fish you add,
Babysitting 6 of them was enough.
yeah, I don't know about that. Like a lot of boats don't have 2 live wells, for example. You know what I mean? It's just more fish that have to get handled and brought back. 6 is a good number. I mean, it differentiates a little bit more from 4 or 5 slots. You know, you always want every differentiator, but there's a certain point where it's not as safe for the fish either. So I don't know. I think 6 is a good number. So Brett's saying, is it more of anyone's game now? No,
No,
not at all. Actually, no. It's It's always been anyone's game. It's actually with you throw in the master aspect. When you say master in Manitoba master is what, 70 centimeters, 71, something like that. 28 incher basically. You throw that aspect in there without being able to use 25, 26, 27 inchers. It's actually anyone's game to fluke. Maybe not fluke, or you fluke into a giant, right? And then that shoots you up the standings. Now it's more really a pattern. Like Mike said it good. We were drinking there on Saturday and at the cabin. You certainly can't win it on day one, but you can definitely lose it after day one. And in the slot tournament, you can definitely put yourself where you make it impossible. There's a maximum weight that you could hit in slots. There's a maximum weight. Like a perfect slot is 2 pounds. They don't get much bigger than that without getting you disqualified. So 12 pounds. So that's your max. And if you're behind that, where you can't catch up anymore, and we were pretty much on the edge of that. We needed like 12 change to win.
It puts the angler at a point where you have to literally weigh you can't measure it. You have to weigh every fish. Like every fish has to be weighed. You can't sit there and say, this one. Because if you just threw away,
so you're gonna need you're gonna need one of those balance things.
Is a ton. Yeah, well,
right.
We did the scale and then we did the balance beam.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, Devin, just like we were saying there, after a bad first day, you were done. So what I'm thinking, a great way to alleviate that, if you continue with the same format next year, the tournament organizers are listening, you're gonna have to have a top weight for each day award kind of thing,
Yeah.
So people stay in it.
Yeah, because if you catch, you shit the bed, you get 7 pounds, 8 pounds. 9 pounds is shitting the bed already. Like you're done. We were done after the first day. We eliminated ourselves at 9.3. Yeah. I'll get into why. But
I'll ask you about that later on, brother.
But I mean, like for day 2, you want to give yourself, like an incentive or whatever, all that kind of stuff. If you all of a sudden get 11.5 pounds, that's a super day. Maybe top 5 for each day kind of thing. It's something, right? So that's a way to.
Now, do you guys think logistically they can do a CPR there, like they have? CPR for 2 big fish.
Why not?
Could that happen down there?
Yeah, it's just everybody's on the same playing field,
Yeah.
I mean, I've expressed my way of doing it.
Yeah. You need lots of volunteers, but they already do have volunteers.
You're going to need lots of volunteers, but if you let everybody weigh something in between 43 and up, then you're going to be getting bombarded with so many photos, right? So let's say set it at 26-inch fish. Like you have to, it's going to be 26 and over, and you're only allowed 1 a day and only 1 photo a day. You can't upgrade your photo if you send it in, and if you get a 28, or say you get a 27, and you send that photo in, you can't send the photo of a 28 in right after that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get hammered with photos towards the end of the day, but that's just the way it goes.
You'd have to.
And would you guys prefer that way, or do you guys like this 6 slot one?
You know what? I'll fish whatever.
I'll compete with whatever rules someone hands down, man. If they, and then it's up to you to decide whether you want to enter or not or whatever. Yeah. But I'm down for any. I mean, I don't know. It could be microfishing. I'd consider entering a tournament for microfishing even. But my preference, I don't know. My preference is that 25s, 26, 27s get used in some way.
I know. Talking to you guys, catching the bigger fish is what you guys want to do.
Ideally, it's counterintuitive to where the fish is too heavy. Oh, don't get the net. It's a giant. Don't bother. It's a giant. You know what I mean? Oh, it's really light.
Mike, get the net.
Drop what you're doing, Mike. I got a small one on. You know, I don't know. It's so. Yeah. But I hear you, man. But as far as Al was saying it on the mic, it's exponentially harder to do. You're like I've said this before. You're essentially doing 2 different tournaments, weigh and CPR. To do a hybrid, it is hard.
Pretty much what you're taking out too is like the cool under pressure. Like that factor comes right out of it.
If what?
Well, like now on the 6 slots.
Yeah, we moved up 24 spots. The winning team moved up 40, so it's doable.
There's one team that
they moved up 40 spots.
Yeah.
So, I mean. Day money. James Hebert, they were there too. Congrats on the 13th place, him and Alex. Day money would be great. That's 100%.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Day money is to keep
everything
going kind of thing. Yeah, definitely. So like, because you got to keep, At least if you have one good day, you're still sort of rewarded for it, or can be potentially. One photo per team would be no different than the no call rules in the States. Yeah, you would just basically enter once at the end of the day. You do the culling in your own boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're only sending one photo.
You just
But in
save the
end,
photos, so all you
it's
do
still
is save the
it's still
photos.
over
Just save all the
100.
photos. Yeah.
It's still over 100 entries.
Yeah.
120 teams say it's still that, so it's 240 total.
Yeah.
If you have an army of people analyzing them, like looking at them, the thing is that you lose for every added volunteer, every added judge that's looking at photos, you lose a little bit of consistency, possibly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a weighmaster, you get a weighmaster.
That's it. Just the one.
What's the name of buddy there who's doing the measuring on the board? You got one guy.
Yeah.
He's the end all be all. With a weigh-in, like any weigh-in tournament, you have one weighmaster. That's the end all be all. One set of eyes is seeing it and everything, and he's or she is impartial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my only thing with catch photo release, anyone doing scrutinizing, the more people you add to it, now you got different. Humans are humans, you know.
Different
You see-
opinions and everything.
He's Eric's new buddy. He's the fish massager now.
The fish machine. He pulled me. We brought one in, a line burner. On day 2, you got to take chances already.
Yeah.
If it's going to touch the line, it is what it is. I mean, what do you got to lose? You're going to get the DQ'd. You're out of it anyway. Like, you're at a certain point. So
Yeah.
we brought one in that was tight. It measured in the boat how many times? 3 times. We're good. Brought it in, and he pulled me over. Look at this. This is the closest one all weekend. It doesn't get closer to this, and he's massaging it.
Yeah.
Stop massaging it. You're trying to pull it over the line. Stop. It's good. Put it in the bucket, man. What the hell? Shit. Let's get on
Like
with this, man.
legit. Like Eric and I were looking at it, and you can
Barely
see,
touch it. Just
You can see the 43 mark where it's cut.
Yeah.
It's etched into the board, and the tail is right in that etch.
yeah. Eh?
Because they said you can touch it, but it can't go over.
No.
So it's okay. We'll take it.
Devin's
Damn.
point here, like six slots should encourage the average Joes to come out and have some fun. Yeah, Devin was saying, like, I appreciate Devin, by the way, for hosting us. We
Oh, man, he
crashed
put
this
us
place
up.
there and
Everything.
fed us, everything, man.
That's awesome, man.
Fed us,
Yeah.
beered us.
Insane
you know,
crew.
Devin's fantastic. Saint Lazare, hit the pizza joint over there. They had Thompson style deep dish.
Insane
Saint
pizza. Pizza's
Good
really
stuff.
good.
Yeah.
And we watched UFC. That was not the best card, UFC. I like the Oliveira fight.
And I heard it was like $100.
I know. I'm
The
off on a
UFC
tangent
card.
again, but that wasn't the best fights there. Canadian guy Malot's good though. But anyway, KWO, that's coming up. We're going to talk that soon in a few weeks. Only one photo pair, 23 and up. Yeah, whatever the rules are, it can be done. We'll talk with the organized too and give our input and stuff on it. But I think there's a CPR aspect that can be done, kind of thing. But as
Yeah.
far as the 6 slots, I'm okay with that too. It was great.
The only reason I say something like a 26 and up, it just takes out all those other fish that are in there, right?
Yeah.
Because
That's-
some teams won't get a 26, so that takes them right out of that. It gives them
Exactly.
a little bit of a breathing room.
Yeah.
So that's just my opinion. And my opinion doesn't mean shit, but that's what
It
it
Shout
always
out to
does.
them, by the
It
way.
always does, bro.
We'll get back into it for sure talking, but shout out to the organizers here, and a bunch of them were on the boat there. We're taking pictures of each other on there. There was a fog delay. No delay, but there was
No
fog
delay.
in the morning there. Yeah.
Lots
it
of
was
fog, yeah.
First thing in the morning,
It's
but it
crazy.
dissipated quick. So appreciate you guys. That is, and everyone says like you know, one of the best run tournaments in Canada. And
It is the best.
it really is. It really is.
So this is the one where it's a shotgun start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 40 at a time.
Like, how did you? When did you guys start? You guys were in the second wave.
Yeah. We were
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
flight. Waited till
Second
all the
flight.
big boats went by, then we went,
Yeah.
which took about a second for them to all go by.
Darren Ziprick, I think the Lions Club is scared to have what happened to Turner when he and his CPR Rafferty. There's always a fear that they didn't want to rush into it, especially if they aren't entirely familiar with CPR. You know, there's some of us, especially people fishing the ice fishing tournaments, KWT, Keystone, or done other kind of catch, you know, Lund Maiden and stuff like that. But if you're not familiar with it,
You
sounds wonky, right? But
you can't compare tournaments here. Like anything that was run there, it's not run very well. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I won't speak on that tournament that you set up. But you don't want to F it up either because it can definitely be run wrong.
They
A
can.
CPR tournament can be run wrong, lose all integrity, and then lose credibility, and then that's sort of that, right? So you want to do it.
Everything
right.
has hiccups.
So I'm good with them not doing it yet, or whatever. If they weren't comfortable with, don't do it yet, you know, if at all, kind of thing. So I still have to show the food here. That was Saturday supper.
Nice.
man. That was
Who made the
good.
food again?
Who was it?
Was it Chicken Chef?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Chicken Chef staff. Oh,
yeah. Unreal food. Every year, it's unreal. It's been
Yeah,
that good. Even like right from the day that Mike took over, it's been insane food. Which brings me to
It doesn't make you sick, eh?
no, man. Yeah, you're sick because you're so full, because you just
Want to keep eating. Yeah.
So this tournament, League of the Prairies, is probably the longest running tournament in Manitoba.
Yeah. How
Right?
long?
Because
now?
Sergalski took it over in 91 or 92.
Yeah.
And he ran it, and then the Lions Club took it over. It's still going, but prior to Mike taking over, somebody else ran it. We actually met the guy on Thursday when I was, a little bit out to lunch.
And how long have you been fishing this one, Mike?
Since 93.
93, eh?
Yeah.
was your top finish?
Third.
Woo.
Mike's
No,
finished.
fourth.
Mike's finished fourth in this. You finished like
Fifth,
like
sixth,
every-
seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and all the
Last
way
year
down.
we were seventh, you and me.
Seventh, I've probably done it 10 times. Finished
Wow.
seventh.
7th, eh?
Yeah.
Mike's looking for number one.
I'd
7th
be happy
close.
with number 3.
Not
Or
this
number
year.
2.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Number 20 would have been good, actually. Whatever,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, well, first time I fished it, Wojcik says, was in 1989. Congrats on 8th place, by the way, you and Rob Turner.
Yeah,
Well
man.
done.
Good job.
1069 both days. How's that work out?
Like, how do you do that?
The exact same weight.
And they're the ones that moved up. How many spots? Like 6 from the first day?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they were 14. So, well,
14. So, yeah.
way to go jumping into the top there. It was good. Leon the intern from the factory. What's going on, brother? Take her easy out there.
The factory, eh?
Yeah, be safe. Be safe. But yeah, like
Crazy.
there were some DQs. So this was shown at the rules meeting. So this was on Saturday supper, but there was a couple there that had a good weight. The thing is, you have a good weight because you were going over the line. So this particular ruler, I have this ruler in my garage.
Yeah.
And I've compared it before. Mine is bang on, but it doesn't take much to be off. It's a sublimated ruler, right? There's a lot of these.
Yeah.
So it's a graphic put onto a piece of metal, not CNC'd. So you can have mistakes depending on the printing process. You have a bad batch or whatever it is. But look how far off that is, man.
But that much of a distance was legit half a pound.
That's crazy.
Isn't that stupid how that is?
Yeah.
Like, I'll show a better picture. So this is his photo that he shared. Like, you can go up to behind it. Like, it's from behind you. You can go up to that line. That's 45 centimeters, that dotted line there. And then their 45 was over here. And like Mike was saying, that little gap, because we caught, I mean, really, half a dozen each day that were touching this 18 line or just over, and you don't want to get DQ'd. So it's just over. But like Mike said, if you were to weigh a fish, I'd weigh fish that were like right here.
Yeah.
With the ruler, just over like by millimeter, half a millimeter. You weigh it, and it's like 230 on the scale. And then you weigh one that's just under the line, 171.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
So how the heck does a frac like it's so weird that
Crazy, eh?
I don't know. Maybe the government knew exactly what they were doing. The biologists knew what they're doing. Who knew? When they call a 45 centimeter mark to fuck us over. Gonna screw you guys over on weight. We're gonna mark it at 45 centimeters because 46 centimeters, those fish are too good.
It's half a pound. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, 45 and a half centimeters
Yeah.
were guaranteed. Like, they were chunky. Like, they even looked different. They just were built different.
Yeah.
And then you get under and it's freaking skinny ass bastards. I don't know. It's weird. This is theirs. Gary Damaskov. They were very gracious about it. DQ'd. They had a really good bag. He sort of trusted the Cabela's employee, says, on the measuring board. Doesn't matter what anyone says, man. Like, if they're using, we had a good discussion
Gotta
about
mark
this.
it.
Even if you mark it, man, that could be a little inconsistent. Now, I was going to say here that a judge is a judge. You should just use a judge. If that's what they're using, get the same ruler.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to afford it, and how can you not afford it? Shit, people are buying this $4,000 forward-facing shit. Half the boats had it. And then you're going to cheap out on a pound of leeches and
Was it like
An
50? It's like $50 bucks.
ruler. Oh no, it's $85.
$85 now.
Yeah, they went up to $85.
They've gone up or whatever.
Yeah.
But it should be mandatory. And if you don't want to, then borrow one, and you put a deposit down, give it back after. Because I think, but then someone was telling me that their actual judge ruler, didn't line up either, man. Yeah, so
really?
I don't know. I've never seen them myself, but I was curious actually. How did that work out, bro? Was it actually truly mismatched? The rulers? They'll tell me. Half the boats had two in each boat. Yeah, we had two judge rulers.
We had two.
One in the back. How did someone hit the line on the non-judge if it was shorter than the judge? What are you missing? It's from the other direction, brother. The 45 was longer than the judge.
Yeah.
I was confused too at first. It would have been better.
You had to look at the numbers. Yeah.
If they put the rubber on the other side, I would have been. I got confused too. It was the other way around. Other way around, brother. If you can afford the entry fee, you can afford the ruler, and you almost have to afford the ruler. I think another suggestion is to just make it mandatory that a judge is part of the kit. If you don't have one, you got to have one. You know what I mean?
You have to have one.
Just like life jackets. You got to have one. It's part of the safety thing, so they make you wear it. You got to. I avoids a lot of that. Like, really. $85 to $4 for the 7 and all the other money. I know.
Yeah.
But at least even with DQs, because it's going to happen. Some people are going to, even with a good ruler, you're going to push it, with the DQ. Even if you DQ the first day, second day, if there's daily prizes.
Yeah.
Then, you still come out in play still,
I agree.
Our good buddies Ted Stooner and John Guzzi got DQ'd in day 2, brother.
They did?
Yeah, they had one that just went over.
Going for the win.
That's the thing. People don't realize that fish do relax in a live well.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you tell people that don't fish tournaments, they look at you like you're coming from the fucking Mars or something.
And those two guys have won tons of tournaments. They fished tournaments for a long time, man.
Then you were there a little bit behind.
Yeah.
So like they pushed it. They're within striking distance, but you got to, if you're going for the win, those guys aren't going for like, we want to finish in the top 25 spots, so whatever it looks good, They don't care, man. They're either last place or first place. They don't care. They've done enough tournaments. So you're going for the win. You try. I mean, if you get DQ, you get DQ. It is what it is, right? I mean, 2 DQs in a row for Stooner, though. Yeah, he got DQ'd at Lacnavani, too.
I think it's just because he's missing his crest liner. That's my fault.
The Tully's fault?
Yeah, I'll take the blame for it.
You did good on the boat, though, brother. Like, that was before.
Yeah.
And then there's the after. Brand new.
All right, look at that.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Brand new.
You got to take over every compartment. Like, you're doing everything. Every piece. You're basically dismantling the boat, right?
Yeah, well, I had every once in a while, Mike Clapp would come over and help. And then my neighbor gave me a hand, too. Like, I got my neighbor giving me hands just because I can just did so much work. And I won't hire anybody because I can't fucking trust anyone. We had this conversation previously, remember?
Two Rivers Boat Works
dealers.
Give Mike a call. He's got lots of time.
Yeah, tons of time.
Hey, tons of time. Pile on more work, man.
Hal drove in the driveway and said, "What the fuck? You're supposed to be getting rid of boats. There's more here."
His phone never rings, man. So give him a call.
Yeah, sure.
Call him up.
Turner and I DQ'd last year on Sunday as I had the fish relax stretch out. We pushed it and it didn't go our way. You got to slap it around, brother, in there. They do relax. They really do. That's why, hence, what do you measure to get and stuff? They can, I mean, keep the water fresh, though.
So speaking of fishing at Liveville, brother, what did you do on the weekend with some fish in Liveville, man?
Sasha Levasseur. They had 2 fish at 45 centimeters. They brought it in day 2 for the complimentary measure. Both were over on the judge. So there was complimentary measuring.
Yeah.
See, 213 and 208. If it's over, they're big ones, man.
They're big. Yeah. They're over 2 pounds.
If they're just under, it's a unicorn to get one that's 2 pounds that's under.
Yeah.
You're like 195, 197 is a good one. 190 is your perfect ones kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, Santos was asking.
Yeah.
La Bopa. My KBI partner, man. What did you do to a fish on day 1?
Let's
do we want to talk about the fish, or do we talk about the episode on Thursday? Which one's first?
Well, let's look at this video.
Oh, motherfucker. Son of a
bitch. Did you see that? I ain't got enough jigs for that.
Who's done that before where he threw that jig away before he tied it on?
I've done it ice fishing, man. Live
I've
target
done it.
right down the water, man.
Like, who's throwing fish out? Like, you're doing all this kind of measuring. There is, in tournaments, especially in a slot tournament now, you see it a lot in bass tournaments. Any tournament, really. There's skills that you learn on weighing and actually doing the right stuff as far as maximizing your weight.
Yeah.
You're not just taking care of fish, but measuring and culling properly and all kinds of stuff. And you've had it where they just start to get confused or whatever it is, and you're throwing fish out here, throwing fish out there.
I've done it.
Mike's done it where he's measured both.
I've measured both fish, weighed them. Okay, I threw my cull fish out, and then I threw the big fish out. Now we're down to fish. I'm like, fuck.
There's people who've thrown the scales out. You're just like it's
You're just
all
used to it,
fun.
yeah.
Or we've done it. I know I've done it. Heck, I think I did it on Sunday too, where we
What'd you do on
out.
Sunday?
I think that we brought to scale a smaller fish than what we let go. I'll be honest with you.
Are you talking about the 171 in the front?
The 1.7 in the back, the 171 wasn't as big as the 169s that we were throwing out, right?
No. It's on the scale. You're reading the scale.
We should have.
Listen. Okay, hold it. Wait. You won't allow anybody else to do that shit in your boat.
I know. But I
But
think
now-
I'm retiring from that.
But now,
I know. He told me he's
now
gonna
we
let me
get
do
to
it
do it.
now.
Now I'm doing it. If we fish together again, I'm doing it.
I think so. I think Nolan Blue, hello from Clearwater Lake. Another quick hitter for Petro and I. Pow! These guys travel. Oh my God. You guys are hardcore, brother. John Guzzi, we got that fish early in the morning and it was under. They both measured it. So it's not like even they were saying that they were going to push it. Like it was under. It must have relaxed. Always measured before we got in. At a certain point, it's too late already. I mean, you're driving there. You're not going to replace it. It is what it is. You're going. I hope it goes through. But like I said, just slap it around. It should be good. Tense up and then it's short again or whatever. But
Freak the shit out of it.
they would have had a good weight too. They would have jumped up, cashed the check easily.
Yeah.
Easily with that bag. But as far as that goes, okay, in a tournament, we'll take me and Santos, me and Dino, me and Divine, me and Alan, me and Mike, whoever I do tournaments, me and Nash. Maybe Nash should do the measuring from now on or whatever.
I think so.
I'll handle it. It doesn't even matter the boat, bro. Whoever's boat it is, I'm handling the fish. I'm sure-handed Luke over here that and I trust, we had 5 different Rapala scales. And you were picking the scale that we ended up picking was actually up. It was off by a 0.05.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the scale.
But nothing to do with the scale though. But anyway, I do all the measuring and the culling. And ideally you want one person doing it because they're keeping track.
Yeah.
Once you start getting confused or whatever, but then we had good culling tags and everything like that too. You got the front well, you got the back well, you got a system going. So we had one on day 1, 197 on the Rapala scale.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Measure.
Oh, yeah.
Pinch tail.
Perfect. Yeah.
Pinch tail, maybe
It went over.
a microscopic over, full pinch, but they don't do that. It's pinched to the width of the ruler.
Yeah.
You spread out the thing, and it's touching the line. If that, it wasn't even touching the line.
All right.
Goes in the well. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. That was we only had like 3 fish in the well, in the back well. The back well is a good one. Those are going to go with us. The front well, 1-pounders, whatever they are. Eventually, you hope to kick them all out. Finally get to our limit or whatever. It's halfway through the day.
I'm
gonna
going
move
to
spots.
tell you something. Before you go any farther,
Okay.
Eric cannot sit fucking still in a boat the entire day.
It's the
Because
problem with
on
freaking
Saturday, he was not allowed to jig. He couldn't throw swim bait. He had to leave it there dead stick to catch a fish.
I had a 1/16
That's where the problem starts.
Pendu jig on with a live leech, drop down, dead stick, 3 inches off the bottom. And I caught another 2 17 inches doing that. I can't touch it, like Pine Fall style. Just let it sit there.
Yeah.
So what the fuck am I gonna do? It's idle hands, bro. I'm doing nothing. I'm tying lines. I've tied all my lines again already, put new leaders. I don't know. Just drink water, fix the electronics or whatever. Like, not doing nothing. We're gonna move spots. This place is dead now. We might have to move. You're right. Let's move. All right, so I start packing. Turn the cameras off. Cameras are because I was filming. I'm always filming. Cameras are off. All right, we got this sketchy one in the back. I guess I'll measure it. Again,
So
see if
I'm looking the
see if
other
it
way.
relaxed.
And I'm casting forward, trying to catch fish. All of a sudden, I hear this commotion. I turn around. What the fuck's going on? Bro, I just lost a big fish. Well, why didn't you call? I would have came there with the net. No, like the one in the box. What the fuck is the box doing open?
Did it jump out of the box? I considered for half a second. He was gonna say,
Yeah.
I fucking jumped out of the box, bro. And but both my arms are in the water. Like I was
Like he's got 1 foot in the air, his knees holding him down, and his body's in the water. Like, what are you doing?
I measured a fish. Okay, it's going back in the well. It's good. It's just as sketchy as it was before or whatever, but I think it's good. The stupid tiller, and thing is right there. Chair is here. Like, bump the tiller. I drop it. Okay, you drop fish or whatever. I dropped it, but it landed on top of the battery box, not on the bottom of the boat. Top. Okay. Anyway, stop flopping so I can grab you. It keeps flopping like it knew where it was going towards the back. Okay. They're still never thinking in my head that I'm ever gonna fucking lose. It's never happened. I mean, come close to that. Santos's boat is a deck boat, a bass boat, and we've never lost the bass. Like, it's going, and I'm grabbing at it, and we're getting closer and closer to the edge. I don't have splash well, freaking whatever they call it. What are those
I'm
plastic
going to
things
put them
called?
on. I'm putting them on your boat.
When you-
Splash guards, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever, man. Stupid.
Yeah.
I don't have that. It's going, and I'm still sort of grabbing at it. Then I'm dive. It goes overboard, and then it's there. So then I'm in the water now, and I'm still try catching a live fish just by grabbing like its tail.
Good
Like,
luck.
you're not gripping it, and then it slips in. And I look back at Mike's like, "You okay?" It's gone, bro.
It's gone.
It's gone. Well, why didn't you call me? I would get the net. Like he's thinking like, because I did. That actual fish, Mike. Remember, you never netted it. I boat flipped it.
Boat flipped it, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're laughing that he boat flipped it. That's what we get for laughing about it.
No, our big one is gone. Out of the box. It jumped out of the box, and I almost said it. I almost said, yeah. No, I was measuring it, and then it's sort
And
of
that's the exact look you gave me that you just had on your face right now.
wave whackers, stupid, like Daryl.
Yeah.
And you
So he says to me, he goes to me, goes, dude, it was like it was on a string and it was being pulled back in the lake. I'm like, holy fuck. I can't believe you just said that.
That's all. You didn't whip him with a rod or what?
I just shook my head and started laughing. Said, now we get another one.
How's it? Okay, we got to replace it now. So now we just lost half a pound.
Yeah.
Like, well, because Mike replaced the rest of the day. The next biggest fish we got was like 145 or something.
Yeah.
So 195, whatever it is. We lost
Half a pound. Yeah.
That
Right.
sucks. Every fraction counts in these kind of tournaments. That was it. So
That's where we lost it right there.
right there. And I think day 2, I got confused. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the one we threw back and twice.
You threw
Well, there's 2 times there were just
Why are you telling me that now?
well, it didn't look right at the end of the day when you put it in the box and like, fuck, how come that fish looks so small? I think we threw back bigger fish than that. Well, whatever. Next time, be more careful. Every
if you
fraction
had, if you had
counts.
that half a pound, where would you finish?
Third,
Not even
we would-
going there.
If you just add random half a pound, half a pound, we would have tied Chris Gunn and Dylan Foley somewhere there, 38th or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, whatever. It's not.
Doesn't matter.
It's like fishing with like.
I'll tell you what, this is one tournament we will never forget. Because it
Well,
started,
yeah, because
it
now
started
you have a
awkward and it
story.
ended awkward.
Now you have a story, Mike, to tell.
So Thursday,
sir.
we're pre-fishing. This fucking hurricane comes out of nowhere. I'm wearing my rain suit. I'm thinking, it's a brand new rain suit. Like, well, fuck, is something wrong with this rain suit? I'm soaking wet, for Christ's sakes, on the inside. Anyway, it stops raining. I take it off, and my shirt is soaked. My sweats are soaked. And I'm sitting there talking to Eric, and we're looking. It says, oh, there's fish up there. So we're pitching. And I look, oh, look, that looks like Stooner and Goozy. So we wave over there.
Yeah.
I go to wave, and then all of a sudden my arm just drops. Oh, fuck. What's going on here? So all of a sudden I look at him and says, dude, I'm feeling off here. I'm just not feeling right. So I reel up, put my rod down. Looks at me. Are you having a heart attack? No, I'm not having a fucking heart attack.
Okay, those ads, like those billboards at
Well,
work.
yeah, that's
man.
what you think of, man.
Can you lift your arms, bro? No. I'm looking at his face. Well, this motherfucker's ugly, so I don't know. I don't know if his face is drooping or not, but that's what he looks like all the time.
So then I go,
Say something, bro. And he starts mumbling. Oh, shit.
legit mumbling, and then I'm fucking drooling. And what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
So I said to Eric, I'm gonna sit down. So I sit down, and I'm looking at my live scope, and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta bring that in. So I flip the pole, bring it in, put it on the ground. I said, I gotta lay on the floor here. So I lay down. Dude, we gotta go. I'm gonna fucking die on the floor of your boat. Let's go.
And I'm like,
So I go, and he's really,
I'm
you
still
sure?
fishing.
Yeah, we gotta go. He's still fishing,
I'm
right?
working a fish over here, bro. Are you serious? And he's
So we
lying
go
on the
zipping
ground now.
across the lake,
Yeah.
and he's trying to phone 911, and there's no service. I said,
service.
just go to the store.
I'm like, Mike, sit up in the boat because we're far.
We're
We're up,
going,
like,
yeah.
past the creek. We got to get to Piatt's. Sit
I
up, bro.
said-
The air is gonna hit you. You'll be fine.
I can't get up.
I can't
sit up.
I can't sit up.
Yeah.
So,
Can't
like,
speak
he's
or
mumbling.
nothing. Yeah.
You gotta cool me off. So I take the water and I start pouring it on him.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, it's cold.
It's so cold. He says, you're gonna kill me. So we get back to the boat launch. The sun is coming down. It's plus.
Oh,
30.
my God.
He's in the bottom of the boat. I've got no bimini top or nothing like that. Okay, bro. Jump out. Like we're at the boat launch. You can step in the water. What are we gonna do? Like the boat. So I
Fucking
run to
guy.
the truck, started.
Yeah.
I backed up this truck, loaded the boat the fastest I've ever done it by myself, stepping over this guy. I even kicked him a couple times. You sure, bro? Come on, bro. Get up. He wouldn't.
Making sure he's still breathing, man.
Yeah, well, are you alive, bro? Because if you die, I don't give a shit. I'm still using your limit. You just have to be in the boat.
Yeah,
No
that's all
one
he
said you have to be
said.
alive. We're doing this
Oh,
tournament
my
still.
God.
We go into the shade.
Yeah.
And there's no 911. It can't run into there. My buddy's not
Right.
doing well. Can you guys
Like
call
we
the
pulled into
landline?
Piatt's, right?
So Jody,
So Eric runs in.
Jason, owners of Piatt's, West Campground, and Seasonal Lots, fucking awesome people. Guy's a former paramedic, and he knew exactly like he's either having a stroke or he's having heat stroke. Heat stroke. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it. He said it was odd. So guy comes up, ice bath right off the bat. They put the we should have Simpson on your tie. Simpson's a first responder, volunteer, whatever. Cool. They started cooling off his ankles, and then Jody brought out ice, all kinds of ice, and cloths. We're dipping it in there. So then me and Jason are sponge bathing Mike in the bottom of the sponge
You're in a sponge
bathing
bath.
him. Like he got a free sponge bath. They were sponge bathing him.
Fuck
We're
yeah.
in the shade. Ambulance is on its way.
Yeah.
And he's slowly coming to. So then I run back to go get another shirt or whatever. Bring the AED machine, I said. And Jody's like, well, is he coherent? Well, if he stops talking, we're going to zap him. And I'm going to press the button, I said.
You want to fucking zap me so bad.
I'm going to zap you. Bro, you better keep talking, brother, because I'm going to zap you. And Mike was like, fuck, he was going. He's like, hands shaking at the bottom of the boat. I've never seen heat stroke before. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but I've never seen it. I know now, armpits and crotch immediately. Speaking of your crotch.
Yeah. So speaking of crotch, so all of a sudden, Jason says, Mike, do you have any pain? Well, now that you mention it, my fucking nuts feel like they're on fire right now. Oh, dude, I'm not touching your nuts, he says. But I'll tell you what, how quick they jumped in that boat
Yeah.
and got on us and took care of us, or took care of me. It was insane.
Drink water, bro.
So all I'm going to say is I owe a lot of gratitude to Jason and Jody at Piatt's West. Like, if you ever want to meet two genuinely great people, that's them.
Yeah.
Like,
So we
unreal.
all of CDP Nation has to thank them for you still being here with us.
Yeah.
Well,
I couldn't rely on
wouldn't go
fucking
that
Eric.
far. Wouldn't go that far.
No, not that far yet, eh?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've never realized what the human body can do, and it's freaking insane. Like the girls from the ambulance were trying to get blood out of my fingers, and she's poking my fingers like nothing's coming out. No blood
those are
at
some
all.
those are some cute paramedics too, eh?
Yeah, they're very cute.
I just have
paramedics,
to
too.
add that in there. Jody's like, oh, you better get up, Mike. They're good looking.
Mike wakes up right away.
Michael perks up. He's on the ground. So he's like a seal there, but Michael perks up. I'm okay over here.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, are your nuts still on fire, bro?
yeah.
Are your nuts still on fire? Tell them what you told us.
Yeah. Fuck, it was hilarious. But You know what? And then to top it off, we're all good. Sat inside the store for a while. And me and that fucking Ford of Eric's have a love-hate relationship. That truck loves to hate me. Goes to start the truck. It doesn't start.
Ambulance is gone.
Yeah.
We're ready to go ahead to go meet up with the Thompson boys at Devin's place. Everything's good. Handshakes all around. Thank you so much. You know, like Mike's still with us. You know, make the phone calls to the ladies and all kinds of stuff. Get to the truck. I used it to pull the boat out and nothing. Only happened last year at Kenora.
That's
when
right.
Mike parked the truck again.
Yeah.
What the hell? I go, you have a pacemaker or something? You're demagnetizing this key? So 1 hour of doing all the troubleshooting, check every fuse, disconnect the battery, the whole thing is some security thing or whatever. And I'm thinking it's just this key. I walk away. This is an hour later. I walk away to the washroom, bring the key with me, thinking just got, well, it's a program thing. I'll come back. And you know what happened? Jason, the awesome guy that is, already emptied his truck of propane tanks.
Yeah, we got to remember, these guys don't know us from a hole in the ground.
No.
And
gave us his truck.
Yeah,
what are you
gave us
doing?
his truck to use.
So they're hooking the boat an hour later onto his truck, and we're going to use it. And then his buddy, was it Cat Towing, are going to come tow it to Roblin Ford. I do one more, like I did this walk away try. I think that's what did it. I turn it and it starts. What the hell?
I'm not touching that goddamn truck.
So what, now every time you're going to have to walk far away from your truck?
No.
So I do all the driving now. Mike does all the
driving.
measuring is what it is now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
put the
it's
laugh
crazy.
now, yeah. Mike's still there. Heck, on the last day of the tournament, go start the motor. I told you guys at the beginning of the show, we're 3 minutes away from the boat launch. We can hear Al on the mic.
Yeah.
So of course I'm fishing. It's
It says to Eric,
3:30. We got to be back.
Yeah,
3:26. I'm fishing.
Still fishing, yeah.
I'm working a fish, bro.
I said,
If you
Eric,
guys
start the
gonna
big
stop, not
motor.
gonna stop me.
Just-
Fucking
Just
30
get it
minutes
to
is not gonna stop me.
start the motor.
Click,
So
click.
Eric goes,
Nothing on the motor.
hey,
We've been there
you
all
wanna
day.
put it in neutral. Dude, I can hear it going click, click, click. The battery's dead.
We've been there all
All
day.
the units shut off in the boat. The pumps all start working, stop
Yeah.
working. It's like, oh, okay.
3:26. That's why one lesson for everybody. You bring a little. You could have taken out one of the the 31 series batteries,
We would have been late.
Put on that.
but we
Yeah.
would have been late. Mike has a no-co freaking thing. Plug it in there,
Boost it.
start up. We
Yeah.
gone. Because that one spot, we started the day there. Good. Come about whatever 10:30, 11. Okay, we beat it up pretty good already. It slowed down. We put our life jackets. Everything's tucked away. Life jackets are on. Start the motor. We're going for a run to do our milk run. Go into full gear. See that there's fish on there on the outside of this reef. Come off step. We look down. All right. How about this spot, bro? Yeah, this spot's good. Life jackets come off and show it when it comes out again. We moved all of 55 feet.
Yeah.
And we were there the rest of the day.
Never
That was
left.
that's a move.
Never
That is
left.
a move, bro.
Isn't that a nice problem to have in a tournament, though, man?
Yeah, yes.
man.
Hey?
Prolonged heat will lead to a real stroke as the blood thing. Yes, exactly. That's what. Had we stayed out any longer or whatever it is, Mike could have definitely got into real trouble for sure.
So one of the guys from Thompson says, I think it was Ed, he says, there's some things you just don't tell your wife. You shouldn't have told her. He says, how do I fucking explain? Here's a $500 ambulance bill. You want to get reimbursed for this? Can you imagine not telling your wife? And then you give her an ambulance bill to get reimbursed for through insurance? Like,
Yeah.
Oh man, I tell
Oh, we're,
you,
glad,
Man,
we're all glad you're still here, Mark.
I can hear Val just giving me shit over the phone.
you can't pay like all the great people did this tournament, do all the tournaments across the country, especially in Central Canada. It's not. I mean, you're in search of glory and all that kind of stuff, and bragging rights and whatnot, and a nice paycheck if you can get it. But it's entertainment. It's fun. Like it's a hobby, an addiction in many cases. It's you're paying. It's expensive entertainment, and shit. Tournament wise, we finished in 51st, not our best showing.
Yeah.
But memories though, like
All
that's
day long,
Shit
man.
ton. You got a
never
shit
gonna
ton of
forget it, man. That's
Yeah.
freaking. That's just. It's just you can't. It's a great week all around. There's other parts of high quality fishing that's big and mean. There's somewhere other than Lake Winter to catch a walleye. It's true, bro. It's true. You can catch them in other. The walleye do exist outside there. Next week, Santos will give us the full report, man. Santos actually hit Hecla there or whatever,
Yeah.
but quick shout out to Zap Pizza, Osborne Village. Garther makes sandwiches now
Nice.
and
And the good
pasta,
sandwiches.
lunch special, and of course, I like my veggie loaded pizza. That's Divine's Pizza there, but I was there, man. Give him a shout out. Use the code word Garther. You suck at fishing. Get a deal. CDP Nation, go to Zap Pizza. I seriously mentioned that CDP sent you, and I hook it up.
Yeah.
So, speaking of good food, Big Smoke Barbecue. Big shout out there, Rob Turner, Darren Wojcik, 8th place over there.
Is that the same code for Rob Turner too?
Well, I can't say that he sucks because freaking 8th place, bro. Hey, code word, Rob Turner. Good food, bro. Good food.
Good food.
Hey, you want me to really speak my mind in a second? Next week, brother. Next week. Brendan McCullough. If you can't catch a wall, I think there's something wrong. Brendan McCullough and Tom, of course. 11th place. 11th
Nice.
place. But by like 0.28 was 10th place. And that was a really nice couple. Evan Weeb, shout out to you and the missus, man. Mercedes, I think. You guys are awesome people. But 11th place, Tom and Brendan, 21.26. Comes down to fractions, bro. Fractions. But they still won $500. Top Lund team, not in the top 10. Just outside. So those guys still won money. They always win money.
Nice.
I find out not to catch a wild later. Even Brendan would fucking kill him there, man. No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
Micros of the week, 3.5-inch walleye by yours truly. It was legit a 3.5-inch walleye, man. Beauty.
It's so damn small the camera wouldn't even focus on it.
Jeff Santos got confused there. MOTW. He thought it was mollusk of the week. He's got a zebra muscle mollusk. of the
Zebra
week.
muscle, man. He goes, I'm gonna take a picture. I said, all right.
I bet your
Leon
brother
did.
ate it.
Oh, he ate it.
He almost did, man.
Leon the intern's got a perch there, which looks massive compared to everybody else. But I think we're gonna give this one to young Declan Carriere there.
Yes.
He's holding it. He's holding the fish, bro.
Yeah,
Nice
man.
work, Andre. Shout out there.
Nice.
We got Century 21 Westman Realty, proud supporter of the Next Generation Tournament Fishing. Darren Ziprick and Cooper, they finished a couple spots ahead of us in the standings too. Nice work, you guys. Consistent day, 10 pounds each day. Cool stuff there. We got one entry, and again, it's Declan. Again, this is the only youth we got. So Declan is micro of the week and kids of the week.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice work, Declan. Beast of the month. Give me a chance to play my my video. I had endless videos today. I never played them. Eh? Let me. What are the beasts this week, bro? I think this is my vote right here. I think
You put that in.
I think I would go with this, because it's
It's what?
a beautiful walleye, right?
28. You're 28.
Joshua, happy birthday, young man. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
17 years old. Speaking of beast, Carlo Guzzi's got that's an insane freaking burger going on there.
There's one guy who actually fished the burger, but did not touch the poutine though.
That's crazy. To me.
That's nuts. That's 7.5 pounds.
Oh,
That guy ate.
jeez.
Like
Almost a 30 there. Almost a 30, just short. His dad, who's full of muscles now, tried to stretch it. And if Kevin Lowe and Mr. Jean-Claude Van Damme can't do it, then it's not a 30. But nice work, Joshua. Congrats there. Trent McGorman's on a roll there. A little Saskatchewan carp. Beauty.
Nice.
That's a
I
nice
like
card.
it, man. Yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
tuma on its face too. There, it looks like some kind of
Tuma.
maybe just mud. Now this photo, if I had to guess, this was a little while ago. I think in 1994. This photo.
I was gonna say sooner than that, man.
Still a big pipe though.
That is, yeah.
He has to have his other arm to prop up his other arm to
Hold the
keep
pike.
it up there.
Look at that tummy on this thing, man.
Now, this is another one. He could have used his other arm to prop his other arm up. There's a turtle in there.
That's a fat.
Look at that.
Nice work, Cam. That's a beauty bass. But what are you gonna say? 5 pounds? That's gotta be
Gotta be 5 pounds. Look at that. He's been gorging on something. Man.
Easy.
easy 5. Easy 5.
Easy
Yeah.
5.
Kevin, I told him to stay honest because mouth open, it was 30. You're only cheating yourself, right? So it's good. Give him something to keep looking forward to. And no doubt Joshua will get it. But look at Kevin's muscles.
Oh my god.
Scott Syme. Nice to see Scott Syme up there.
Yeah,
Him and
nice to
Beach,
see
Darren
him.
James.
Yeah.
Northwest Ontario Large, but they hammered the bass. Damn, we got a run of largies on this one here. Jesse Below, 1825, first one of the season. Nice. Beautiful Manitoba Pale Largies. I like it. Good job, brother. I got to catch one of those. And we got one more. Jeremy Edmonds. An actual good-looking Jeremy. He's got a good-looking bass here, too.
Perfect name. He's got the perfect name, man.
Well, that's my vote right there, I think. I give this one to Jeremy.
I love this photo, too.
I was going to pick this one, too, man.
Oh, shit. It's unanimous. Never happens on the show.
That's a wicked photo. I love that photo. Like, everything's good about that photo.
Beast of the Month qualifier for June 12 is Jeremy Edmonds. Qualifies for $100. Beast of the Month brought to you by Tifu Automotive. Congrats to you. Thank you, brother. Good stuff. That's another show. We're into a little bit of overtime there. So, any final thoughts? Heat stroke. What is a quick first aid? Simpson was saying you can get their ankles over, get them in the water. You can go to the back of the boat, whatever it is, or if you're on the dock, whatever it is, get some water there.
Cool, eh?
Blood flowing around your neck. Get cool, get in the shade. But take it seriously, man. Drink the water. Shit, me and Mike are over drinking now because peeing 7 times throughout the day now or whatever.
Hey, when LeBeau was actually eating a sandwich in the dam,
because he never eats.
There's a problem. I don't want to show this picture.
Man.
Your belly's taking up the whole photo. The only reason that fish looks small is because your belly's there.
Oh, that's a little. What is that? Little rock bass?
Yeah.
Hey, what color was Daryl's belly though?
I'm surprised the seagulls aren't pecking at it, thinking it's a fish upside down.
Quick shout out to Nick White. Think we're gonna get him on the show here right away, but the kid's a talent, man. He was kicking ass up here from his kayak and bass tournaments. Now that he's Dr. Nick in Texas, got his first place there in 2 simultaneous tournaments.
Yeah, it's like
wow.
Nice.
We'll talk more about that when you get on the show. He'll give us his kayak fishing secrets. But other than that, good show, brothers. I think that's there.
That's
right
it,
there.
eh?
I was going to say thank you again to Jason and Jody at Pirates West Campground. Pretty solid people.
We'll do a feature on
And
that
Eric
too.
for not freaking out.
I'm always calm, cool, and collected. Bro.
If there's any blood, you're in real trouble now.
Yeah.
Blood might be a different story.
If
I'm
there was
telling
blood,
you.
I could handle
get
that.
a boat, and LeBeau would be fainting, man. Shit.
Give them water as much as you can. Take them to a cool place, not the bar. Hey, yeah, it definitely is, man. Get up past the water, arms it too if you can. I like it. Appreciate that, brother. That's good tips there. Especially now, it's just getting hotter, man. Me and Nash, I was coaching soccer a couple hours ago. It was hot.
Hot out there, man.
I was doing it from the bench. Like, you guys go run around.
Just do whatever you want.
It's so hot, man. Like, what the hell? Ended it 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
First tournament for the weekend. Boy, give her, bro. And everyone's glad that Mike's here. In all honesty, the whole series is glad Mike is around still.
Yes.
For half a second, I thought this guy was a goner. Like, I think he's a goner.
I swear to God, I didn't want to die on the floor of an Alumacraft.
Oh, yeah. A Lander Ranger, no problem.
A Ranger's okay.
One of the thoughts that went through my head was, well, I'm going to have to contact Kevin and the organizers here. What's the rules on last-minute partner replacement here? If Mike kicks the bucket, what's
the guys? I think the guys from Thompson said just prop me up like Birdie's weekend.
Put some shades on them. The line out. That's it.
Shout out to everybody. Give us a follow on Kickerfish. Follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Keep the discussion going on Doc. Get those photos in. Beast of the week. See you guys next week, next Monday. Same time, same place.
Good job. Good luck, Billy.
Stay safe, everyone.
Great having you. Good show. Appreciate you, man. Good times, bro. Good times.
Oh.
End broadcast.